morning and a very warm welcome. You're watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushant. The top stories first. UML observing Pushpalal Memorial Day today. Party recalls the contribution made by the founding General Secretary. Nepal Airlines Corporation struggling to keep afloat. The national flag carrier set for privatization. 2,838 new cases of coronavirus reported yesterday. The virus claims 30 more lives across the country. First case of monkeypox detected in the US in 18 years. Authority intensify contact tracing of more than 200 people. And the Oval Invincibles beat Manchester Originals in opening night thriller. Around 7,400 people attend the 100 match. And now the news in detail. UML leaders are observing the 43rd Memorial Day of the party's founding General Secretary Pushpalal Shrestha today by organizing various programs. Shrestha, who played a crucial role in the communist movement of Nepal as well as for the establishment of democracy, lived in exile during the Panchayat era. Born in Bhangeri of Ramichhap on June 28, 1924, Shrestha died on July 22, 1978 while he was in exile in India. His mortal remains were later brought to Nepal as per the rituals. According to the historians, Shrestha spent most of his days in hardship in his attempts to support the communist movement. He also spent a considerable amount of time studying the social, economic and cultural aspects of Nepali society. He is considered as a far-sighted leader who established the foundation of Republic Nepal through his Marxist philosophy. The agitation of the employees of national flag carrier Nepal Airlines Corporation has not only challenged the management but has also affected the flight schedules. A report.
Employees of the 65-year-old national flag carrier of Nepal Airlines have started agitation after the management started discussions the need to go into the company model to restructure, citing continuous loss over the years. The NAC was a largely profitable and reputed government entity at some point in the past with over 22 aircrafts. But due to continuous losses, the corporation currently has only 2 domestic and 4 international flights. The general manager of the corporation, Dim Prasad Paudel, has accused the corporation of planned privatizing with the intent of erasing its glorious history. The pandemic has brought to halt most of the big airlines and their aircrafts. Nepal also has good potential for airlines business with high tourist potential. However, for this, it is necessary to bring the concept of restructuring with strategic partners to improve internal management and make it profitable in a competitive market. For this, the management staff should be reassured. Also, the main responsibility of the management is to preserve the history and make the corporation free from politics.
The CPN Maoist Center has decided to make the government effective by bringing a minimum common program as per the spirit of the political parties joining the government. A party standing committee meeting held at the party office, Paris Dara, on Wednesday decided to bring the common program and implement it through the government, said party spokesperson Narayan Kaji Shrestha. It is necessary for the coalition government to follow a minimum common program and common commitments. So members of the task force have been directed to bring such program, said Shrestha. The meeting, however, did not discuss party's participation in the government, he said, adding that discussions were underway with other coalition partners in the government. According to Shrestha, the government will get full shape after discussions with other coalition partners. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The country recorded 2,838 new cases of coronavirus yesterday, including 697 in the Kathmandu Valley. With this, the total caseload has climbed to 724,455. The government confirmed 30 deaths due to coronavirus yesterday, taking the death toll from the virus to 9,637. The number of active cases is 26,932 in the country, while 636,402 have recovered from the disease, said a joint spokesperson for the ministry, Dr. Samir Adhikari. Among the infected patients, 24,340 are in home isolation and 2,492 in institutional isolation. Similarly, 627 are receiving treatment at intensive care units and 171 on ventilator support at different hospitals. In the Kathmandu Valley, Kathmandu district reported 490 cases, followed by 128 cases in Lalitpur and 79 in Bhaktapur. And now the news from the economic front. The International Finance Corporation has appointed Hector Gomez-Ang as its regional director for South Asia. The IFC said in a recent statement that he will play a critical role in boosting IFC's investments in the region as it looks to recover from the severe impacts of COVID-19. According to IFC, Gomez-Ang will be based in New Delhi. Assuming his new role, Gomez-Ang, who said the private sector had an essential role in South Asia's recovery from COVID-19. He also added stakeholders need to ensure private sector investments can flow to where it's needed and in industries that can support economic activity. According to IFC, its focus in South Asia will continue to center on providing much needed liquidity to private sector companies in the region so they can maintain operations and create jobs. IFC will also look to further support the region's most vulnerable people by helping deliver more funding for hard-hit micro, small and medium-sized enterprises, as well as promoting green growth through investments in sustainable infrastructures, the statement added. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. U.S. authorities are tracking more than 200 people in 27 states for possible rare monkeypox infections. According to the U.S. health officials, they fear people may have come into contact with a Texas man who brought the disease in from Nigeria earlier this month. The man is believed to be the first monkeypox case in the U.S. since 2003 who was taken to hospital but is in a stable condition. So far, no new cases have been found. The chances of the disease spreading on the plane were low because passengers had to wear face masks, it added. Most cases of the virus are mild, sometimes resembling chickenpox, and clear up on their own within a few weeks. Monkeypox can sometimes be more severe, however, with 1 in 100 cases being deadly, according to the CDC. Though rare, the disease has been discovered in the U.S. before. A 2003 outbreak caused 47 confirmed or probable cases and was linked to rats flown into the country. You're watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Oval Invincibles pulled off a thrilling victory over Manchester Originals as the women's 100 began with a bang at the Oval. Chasing 136, the Invincibles were 36 for 4 before South Africa pair Dane van Niekerk and Marizanne Kaap combined for a partnership of 73. Kaap was brilliantly stumped by Ellie Threkold for 38, but captain van Niekerk hit 56 not out to guide the team home. She hit Kate Cross for 4 to seal the win with 2 balls remaining, resulting in wild celebrations from the youthful London crowd believed to be a record for a domestic women's professional match. There were around 7,400 people in attendance, many of those young children and families, and when the home side secured the victory, there were people dancing in the aisles. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. UML observing Pushpalal Memorial Day today. Party recalls the contribution made by the founding General Secretary. Nepal Airlines Corporation struggling to keep afloat. The national flag carriers set for privatization. 1,838 new cases of coronavirus reported yesterday. The virus claims 30 more lives across the country. First case of monkeypox detected in the US in 18 years. Authorities intensify contact tracing of more than 200 people. And Oval Invincibles beat Manchester Originals in opening night thriller. Around 7,400 people attend the 100 match. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.